All right. All right. So this is Purple Rhymes with Orange's uh, holiday marathon, telethon. It's been going on for, gosh, I guess over 24 hours now. And so we are the next segment. And I just watched two really good back to backs with Godless Granny and then Lavender Lady just now. Probably still going on over there. I don't know. So we got 2 hours to kill, guys. So this is an open mic. The join link, if you want in, is in at the very top of the description section. So feel free to jump in. I've got some housekeeping to do. If no one jumps in, I got probably enough I could tap dance and monologue for probably 2 hours straight. I would rather not. So if anyone wants to jump in, I would like to eventually do maybe a show and tell, like whatever you got for Christmas, show it off and talk about it. That might be fun. So some housekeeping. Tomorrow, that's Sunday. Tomorrow, hey, Nerdy Rodent and Junie and Crazy Catnip. Tomorrow at 1800 Central Time, which is 6 p.m., I've got Elisa Livingston on the show. She is a pastor in training at a local Bible college. We're going to talk about why she thinks the exodus of Hebrews from Egypt actually happened. And she also thinks that every variation of the Bible from the Codex Sinaiticus to now, to let's say the NIV, there have been zero significant changes in the Bible. It's held true and it hasn't been tampered with. So we're going to talk about that. And joining me is Jonathan from Nat One Heroes. He's been on the show. He was just on the show a few weeks ago, as a matter of fact. He does a Nat One Heroes. That's in the description section. You can check that out. His channel is board games and fantasy role-playing games, Dungeons and Dragons. It's really fun. Also out recently, within the last week or so, is episode 9 of my little disc golf, losing weight using disc golf. So episode 9 is out, and my guest there, that's already out, so you can go see that. My guest is one of the co-founders of the Atheist and Christian Book Club that's had every big name. They just had Bart Ehrman on. I don't know how they pulled that off, but we go out and play disc golf together, and it's kind of a fun time. It's a short video. Let's see. Just got through watching. My youngest daughter and I went and saw Matrix 4 on opening day. And so I have some really mixed feelings about that. Very ambivalent about that movie. Really good and really bad. If you guys don't want me to do spoilers, I won't talk about it spoiler-wise. But other than that, I mean, if anyone wants to talk about it, we can do that. I would like to do what Student Dr. Ben did a world religion trivia a couple weeks ago. I came in second place, pretty proud of myself. Beck from B, No Just B, beat me barely in the finals. And well, I owe him a rematch. But I was thinking of doing some sort of religion trivia on mine. I've got some questions set up, and I'm prepared to offer whatever's in my PayPal account. So this channel, the T-shirt merchandise, from all the merch, it goes to the PayPal. All my advertising revenue from this channel goes to my PayPal. What else? My book sales through Amazon, self-publishing, my 2 books, any sales I make off books. So PayPal is kind of a collector for my channel. And be it known, I just transferred all my funds from PayPal just maybe 3 days ago. So there's a better than even chance that there's nothing in my PayPal right now. It might be zero balance. If that's the case, you're going to win at least 20. So I can guarantee the winner will get at least 20. But whatever's in there, if there's 300 in there, you win 300 for this trivia. Okay. I guess we'll do that. And okay, just for your Ben, student doctor. Yeah. Hello.
What's up?
I will finish my housekeeping. You tell everybody, just on the off chance they don't know who you are and where people can find you, and what do you do?
Yeah. So I'm Ben. I talk about science. You can find me at Student Dr. Ben on the Twitches and on YouTubes.
Great. And we got to see each other face to face finally at the Faithless Forum 3 in Austin just maybe a month ago. That was such a treat. Man, that was so. Well, you know what? Of all the content creators, seeing you, it was during a lecture, so I couldn't run right up to you. But when I spotted you, I actually went, "Oh my God!" It was so cool that you were there. Out of everyone, Telltale, Stephen Woodford, I was just like, "Hey, what's up, man?" But when I saw you, I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta go say hi." As soon as this lecture's over. Let's see. All right. So, okay, Catnip. How are you doing? This is your first time on my channel. Tell everyone who you are and what you do.
I'm a stay-at-home mom to a tiny toddler that you will probably see floating around somewhere. And I just kind of hang out around people.
Do you have your own channel?
I do. It doesn't have much content on it because I tried to do content, got stressed out, put it away for like a year, and just haven't picked it back up.
Okay. Well, Purple's here. Okay, guys, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get through the rest of my housekeeping, and I'm going to let you just take it. Everyone knows Purple. Purple, she's the one that put this all together. So, and on very, very little sleep. And so, man, and I didn't even know this was the 4th annual. This is the first time I had gotten wind of this, that it actually showed up on my radar. What a great idea. There's so many people out there that may or may not, through whatever, maybe geographical, financial, but cannot be around friends or family. And maybe this might be, if we can just give people just a little bit of extra joy. And Purple Rhymes with Orange is making sure at least one channel is live throughout the entire this holiday weekend, and which is a great idea. And I think I would like to say that I'm pretty sure that it's helping people. I really enjoyed this. It was such a great idea. Anyway,
well,
Purple,
it's designed to be for any hour of Christmas Day anywhere in the world. So in order to cover all that, we've got to run 48 hours to get from the first stroke of Christmas Day in New Zealand all the way around the world to the last stroke in American Samoa.
And how much longer do we have? Quite a bit, right? Until it becomes midnight in Samoa?
About another 10 hours.
Oh my goodness. And do you feel like you're rested up enough, or do you need to go back to bed for a while?
Well, I've got a cold that's been kicking my butt, so I've been having to nap for a couple hours here and there in between. And yeah, I've missed a bunch of the streams. I've had to sleep through several of these.
Okay, guys, FYI, in the private chat, I guess I saw it in the live chat too, but student Dr. Ben is going to chat. So the reason that you're not really talking about your channel, when I asked you, all right, so that makes a lot of sense. So Ben is in an area right now of the house where he might be overheard, and he's still not completely out as an atheist to his religious family. So that's why it might get a little censored. So that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Let me get through my housekeeping. All right, so guys, just so you know, you might have to do some heavy lifting here because these Yeti microphones are great. The sound quality is great. You can't beat it for under $150 or 160, whatever. But the thing is, the connection, the USB, it's a USB condenser mic. It's not an XLR cable. It doesn't connect to a mixer. It's cheap. But for the price, it's high quality. This one's shit, and it's on its last leg. So it keeps going in and out. If you see me talking and nothing's happening, you guys take the ball and run with it, and I'll try to get it back working again. What else? Purple Rhymes with Orange Telethon. Okay, immediately following me is going to be PhoebeJRose. That is not in the description section, but I'm sure Purple and some others will be putting it in the live chat when it gets about 20 or so minutes when we're about to sign off. So PhoebeJRose, and I just looked at her channel. It's mostly transgender issues, it looks like, and criminally undersubbed, like, I don't know, maybe 300 subscribers. So I subbed. So you guys, and as you skip around to all these different various channels, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and turn that red button gray as well.
Phoebe admits that she stole Neil's format for the deconversion stories and does the same thing for people coming out as trans.
What a great idea. That's good. That's not stealing Neil's. That's a whole different. It's taking Neil's idea and doing it, working it a different way. But that's great. The other thing, the purpose of this, I talked about. Okay, there's people that are maybe a little bit lonely. Maybe you just want something in the background. Someone live, us talking, whatever. Something fun. I'm going to try to make it entertaining. Full admission, I'm winging this, but I do have a religion trivia. Ben, I don't know if you heard before you came on, but I've got a religion trivia I'd like to do, and I'm going to give away whatever's in my PayPal account.
Ideas.
Yeah, I'm stealing your idea.
Ideas. It's
Except
fine.
A, I'm not near as prepared as you. B, it's not going to be on an app. It's just going to be whoever you guys. Crazy cat lady. If you guys are. You can I don't know if it's too much of an advantage because there's a lag. You guys can say your answer after the correct answer appears in the live chat. So whoever gets it right in the live chat and types it out first, they're the ones that are playing. Then I'll open it up to you guys to see if you knew it or not. But whatever, all my merchandise sales, all my YouTube ad revenue, super chats, all that goes to my PayPal. So whatever's in there, I doubt there's any in there right now because I just transferred funds. But if nothing's in there, you're going to win at least $20. All right. If it's $300, you win $300 though. And during this time of year, I just want to talk about being a Marine with PTSD, a combat Marine that's suffering through that. And there's countless other ways you can get PTSD, or any type of seasonal depression. If you have thoughts of hurting yourself, this is the time of year where it can get really bad, right? I would like to, if I can, well, first off, my wife wanted me to add, there's always an animal shelter near you. If animal abuse is a big deal, volunteer at an animal shelter. My wife and I, we contribute money every Thanksgiving to save a turkey, for instance. But you can actually go and volunteer your time at an animal shelter. My wife does Meals on Wheels once a week and go in just taking hot meals to old people that, for that type of. So there's different volunteer activities. Keep yourself busy. Now I'm on the screen. I'm going to turn it over to you guys to let you talk. This is the most I'm going to talk the entire time. The suicide hotline. I'm going to put it on the screen. And, maybe just write that down and keep it in your back pocket, not for yourself, for somebody else. Okay. It's 1-800-273-TALK. I'm going to put that in the live chat. And so who did I not get to yet? Oh, yeah. Crazy Cat Lady and Slim Cyborg. Welcome. And you guys.
Hello there.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Deja vu. I think I just saw you guys like 5 minutes ago.
Something on that order.
That's all the talking I'm going to do for now.
Okay, then. So I guess we pick it up and run with it, don't we? Oh, my. So what's everybody doing this Christmas Day here? I know we talked about...
I was watching Stool eat cake, and then he stopped eating cake. So he was talking for like 2 weeks. He was like, I got this cake, and I'm going to eat it on Christmas Day. I was like, why are you going to wait 2 weeks to eat it? And he's like, I'm going to eat on Christmas Day. And so then I was bugging him about it earlier, and he finally ate it. I was like, Stool, you've been talking about this for 2 weeks. So you gotta live up to your promise and eat the cake.
I was wondering about the cake going stale sitting that long.
It was in a bucket.
Yeah, I was going to say, it really wasn't a cake. It was more like a muffin.
Yeah, I never actually saw it.
Yeah, it looked like a chocolate chip muffin for all intents and purposes. And about as big as his head.
Yeah.
For all intensive purposes. I know. Crap. Oh, my word. But we've been having a Christmas Day over here. Sylvia and I have had our day. And so the highlight of the day was going on air again, because I love doing this. I love doing this marathon. I've done it all 4 years so far, and it's when Purple first told me about having on good authority that we saved a few lives. That was really wonderful. And then the other good thing is that otherwise I would be kind of lonely over here, and it's nice having you guys around. So
Well, and also I have to add to the thing of, Jim was saying about people not being able to get together with their family or whatever. Yeah, for me, avoiding my family on the holidays is a big priority.
yeah, there you go.
I would rather
That's
not
why I'm
spend too
here.
much time around my biological family right now.
Uh-huh.
That's why
Oh
I'm
man, thank you, David. By the way, I saw this. I saw this jumper at Walmart 1 or 2 years ago. I fell in love with it. I had to buy it. And I used to. I don't know if I still have it or not. I used to have a little Christmas hat that said "Bah Humbug" on it. I loved that one, but I don't know if I still have it. I may have got rid of it. I had to get rid of a whole bunch of stuff because this is a tiny apartment. Well, not stool. Try this again. Purple will tell you how small this place is because she's been here a couple times. And yeah, just trying to jam a broadcast studio in here as well as a kitchen and a library and all that. It gets a little crowded. So I ended up getting rid of a whole bunch of stuff, and unfortunately, a lot of the Christmas stuff went. The thing is that I couldn't do it anymore because every time I would try to put up a Christmas tree, Sylvia would be on it taking it apart immediately. Love to do that stuff. Right, Sylvia?
Yeah, Sammy's son tries to eat mine even though it's an artificial one.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Did you guys get any interesting Christmas presents that you'd like to show off?
Well, the Leopard Princess of the Jungle sent some robot fish. I tried to get Sylvia interested in the robot fish, and she was just like, "What the hell is that?" So unfortunately, it fell flat. But yeah, maybe I'll get her interested some other time.
Those were on my wish list too. I was hoping to get those for Sammy. I was going to put them in the bathroom sink for him.
And for those who don't know, the Leopard Princess of the Jungle is my co-host, my right-hand lady and Heart of Hearts, Bionic Dance. I love her dearly. I really do. She's a wonderful person.
I've been doing lots of jiu-jitsu this week, which Jim
and
I were talking about before. So I got lots of wrist locks and heel hooks.
Ben, do you mind? Can I see the bottom of your triceps right now? Show off the bottom of your triceps.
I don't know if you can. They're not that bruised right now, but
for those of you who don't know, if you do a lot of, I guess, Greco-Roman wrestling, freestyle wrestling, and definitely BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, after you get out of the dojo, right here on your triceps is just purple finger bruises, constant.
Yeah, no, it's not
bruises.
that bad right now.
Yep,
it's not that bad right now, but.
And cauliflower ears if you do it long enough. Do you wear headgear?
I don't, but you can't feel any.
Look at these. These aren't even ears anymore. That's just straight cauliflower.
I have some, but you just can't see it.
Yeah, it gets bad. It can get puffy. But see, it's kind of a warning to, especially other trained fighters. If they see, if your ears are way more cauliflower than mine, I know to stay away from you. That's a warning signal. Like, I tread carefully around people that have the ears like that, or a nose that's been just horrifyingly disfigured.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. When you work in the club industry or the security industry or around security and club stuff, and I put on events, the person that you are more weary about is the person who has the crooked nose or has the ears. You're like, okay, they know how to actually box or grapple or wrestle, where you have to watch that one. But it's the one who's the loudmouth that doesn't have the kale ears, that you don't got to really worry about because they're easy to take down usually.
Let me get this out of the way. We're maxed out. I don't have this StreamYard Pro. And so we're maxed out, and I don't see anyone waiting, but I sometimes cannot see if there's people waiting. If you're in here waiting, just at least give me I might not jump you in right away. I don't, I want the other people to have their say for a while, but in the private chat in StreamYards, let me know you're here. There's two names in particular. One of them, I'm not going to say his name. It starts with A and it rhymes with Raw. He's eating dinner right now. He said he might pop in. If he does,
Oh, wow.
I'm bouncing one of you all. Sorry.
Yeah, of course. No, I.
Oh,
Totally
please don't
understand.
bounce!
right.
Please don't bounce me. I was hoping that I would be able to see him.
Okay.
Yeah,
if
I
you've
don't
never
know
met him,
that-
then you stay like
Oh,
someone
I
like Purple.
have.
Yeah, see, I got to meet him in the pirate costume, so
No,
I
Purple.
can
Ben
bounce if I need to.
or Purple, someone who's worked with him
Purple.
before or met him in person.
Purple and I have both met Aaron in person a couple of years ago in Kentucky. But if there's a possibility, I'd like to see him once more before I die. Basically, I was hoping I'd be able to get to the next Ark Encounter protest. I don't know if that's going to happen because I live my life around dialysis now. So.
How much money did we end up raising? Was it last I checked? It was well over 2,000.
I haven't looked very much. I think the last time I looked, it was, what did they call it? 450 something odd coffees. So that sounds like over. I know it's well over $2,000 because it's $5 each.
So that would be like $2,250.
At least it might be 25. The person you want to ask is Mr. B.
Yeah,
Because
he's
he's
got the numbers on all
the
that.
he's the exchequer.
Well, I've got plans since I got a huge boost in my.
Whoa,
base
whoa, whoa, whoa,
recently.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Time out. If you need it for school or food or whatever, use it there.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I got a boost in my viewers recently.
Oh,
So
okay.
I can do another trivia night.
I thought for a minute you were going to throw money at me, and it's like,
No,
you know,
I'm
don't do-
gonna. Well, because I got a bunch of people that are watching now, so with the new people that are watching, I can do another trivia night, and then we've got some more people added to the mix that will know about it. So,
Oh, Ben, talk about the hang up. How many people ended up? That was like between 20,000 and 90,000 people watched that at a time. That
Yeah,
was like going to be a huge blow up for you, right?
yeah, I think I gained. I was at like 550 before that. I'm now at 830. My brothers are watching football. Anyway,
Yeah, Ben, 1,000 subs.
No, they're Packers fans, but no, I'm at 836 right now, I think.
Not bad.
So
You're doing better than I am. I'll tell you
getting
that.
closer. I'm going on the Sunday show in January. So I'll get some more from that.
Good. I like it.
That's
Good,
awesome.
good,
I mean,
good.
that was a huge opportunity. Matt, I think he might be still in the hospital. His girlfriend's sending. She's posting regular updates, but he had some heart surgery.
Yeah, I saw a picture posted on Facebook.
I was
earlier
mentioning
today.
that apparently she posted a video to his account just a couple hours ago that he's up and walking around.
Yep.
Awesome.
I didn't know you did that quickly after open heart surgery. I really did not know that.
Yeah, I mean, you have to start moving at some point because, like, the risk of DVT and stuff, and especially for something, if you've already had clots, like, you got to be moving in order to prevent those clots from forming. So he's probably not doing a whole lot, but just enough to, like, reduce risk.
Okay.
One
Because
other
I
thing.
was.
Oh, go ahead.
When I realized this was cranial surgery, and it was 1976. But when I had the surgery, I was definitely in bed for 3 days. Just not out of bed or anything like that.
Yeah, the evidence now is like with recovery in general, like we're learning how movement is really good for recovery. So
Okay.
we're trying not to keep people immobilized or like on bed rest if we can keep them from doing that, because it's actually worse, we've learned, to keep them on bed rest than to help them move around.
I know my neurologist kicked me out of bed when I started having some pain in my ankle, and I saw the look on his face. He was frightened that I was developing. What is the clots in the leg called?
DVT.
Okay, yeah, okay, good enough. Yeah, he was afraid that I was developing that.
Diverticulitis, right?
No,
Yeah.
that's in the colon.
Oh Jesus, I was way off.
Yeah, there was a name for it when Nixon
Deep
was
vein
hospitalized
thrombosis.
with it, but I don't remember that name. But
Deep vein thrombosis.
deep vein thrombosis. Because this, as I said, this was '76, so this was a little while ago. A little while ago.
Okay, before I forget, I'll quit
Yes, sir.
talking. I promise. Catnip it says doing chainmail, and it reminded me of Faithless Forum when Ben and I were there just a month ago or so. I guess it was longer than that. But there was some guy that was making chainmail for Aaron, and he brought what he didn't. It wasn't completed yet, but he brought how long it takes to make chainmail, right? And it was I don't. It's called a coif. I don't know. Tell me, Catnip, if it's correct. It's a chainmail. If you've ever seen Excalibur, Mordred wore it. It's kind of a helmet, and it goes up over the shoulders. It's a coif. Is that right?
Yep, that sounds
And
right.
it's just a piece this big, right? It's not much. And he only had that much of it done, and he'd been working for months on it. It takes forever, but he's making it for Aaron, which was cool as hell.
Yeah, it's a very piddly thing to do.
Big pieces like that, especially depending on the gauge of wire you're working with, can take an obscene amount of time.
Okay,
Christmas presents.
I don't work on stuff that big.
Who's got Christmas presents to show? I'll show one. It's not much, but my daughter got me this, and it doesn't look like much, but this is so badass. It's called a birdie bag. I guess you can use it for any sport, but for disc golf, you sweat a lot. You sweat in any real sport, but I don't know if you can see, but did you see that dust coming off of it?
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
it keeps your hands dry. Way cool. And my other daughter got me a disc retriever. It's telescoping, and it extends out like 30 feet. And if you like me and you throw a disc in the pond, you can retrieve it out. Awesome. And look behind me. We got
that's awesome. Yeah, I saw that.
Yep,
Yeah, I was noticing the basket there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I've had that in the backyard all afternoon, just practicing putts. It's so awesome. But who has anything they'd like to show off?
Well, that's a picture I was trying to show before.
Oh yeah, the taco.
Other topics.
Yeah, put that up again. I don't see. Yep. Oh, there we go.
I got sent this.
What is that?
That's fantastic.
Oh, some artwork.
Yeah,
is there
a Triceratops taco holder, and it's an orange Triceratops. So.
Yeah, purple, orange, and it's your Triceratops. Oh, but the taco, how does that fit in? Do you guys talk about tacos?
The taco holder.
It's just a taco. Okay.
Yeah, it just holds the shell upright while you're stuffing up the taco stuff.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Somebody in the community got me a corn hat, and I wore it on stream for Diana's fundraiser.
Yeah.
Is that an insight? See, I'm so out of the loop. Is
the corn hat is in actual Jake, right?
Well, it is, but also it's from Catnip's D&D. I ate burnt toast with corn on it because that's what my character did.
Dim's some facts. That is a thing that Ben did. There is video evidence of that exists.
I commit to my character.
Yeah.
Awesome. What else did I get? Oh, you guys, I'm comfortable enough with my manhood. I got Adele's new CD. Holy shit. And let me just say, you need a box of tissues when you listen to it.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Oh, it's... Well, not in that way. You don't need a box of tissues. Oh, man, that could be bad. No, I mean, I don't know. I don't really... music doesn't really inspire the amount of emotion it did when I was a teenager, but this really hits me right in the feels. Anyway.
Okay, then.
Okay. So I got biblical Christology, maybe. I don't see the full name. Someone in here waiting. Just so you guys know, I'm not kicking anyone out, but there is somebody in here called Bible Christologically. Oh,
That
waiting
sounds
to
like
get
a fun
in.
conversation. Let's do it.
Oh, I know, right?
I was about
Just
to say,
for those of you that missed the top of the show, tomorrow at 1800 Central, I've got a pastor in training that goes to a local Bible college here that's going to come on and tell us why the Exodus actually happened and why all the versions of the Bible are pretty much the same, that there hasn't been any tampering with the Bible since it was first written. So that might be fun. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
if
You
you
know, I
got
would like
somebody
to
else
get
wanting
that.
to get in, I could drop down to the side chat.
No.
I would like to
I was
get
gonna-
that person and Israel Finkelstein in the same room and have them discuss the subject.
Funny you should
Because,
mention that, because I'm about done with my second reading of the Bible Unearthed by Israel Finkelstein.
Okay. Yeah, because he went before, what was it, the Knesset? When I think he was commissioned to look for evidence of the Exodus and everything else. And he said, it ain't there, kids. Didn't happen that way.
I want to read this book.
The Bible and
I want to. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one. I need to read
the
that.
Bible and Earth. It's good. And see, of course, a Jew with he has, someone like that who's intellectually honest enough. He has a dog in the fight. He would love there to be some biblical archaeology supporting that. The fact that he goes, no, there's not. It's folklore. It's someone like that really wants it to happen and says, no, it's not. That adds a lot of weight to it.
What do we have here? David Worley says, learning more about the similarities between Mithras, Krishna, Horus, and Jesus. Now, I personally don't know how much of that contributed to the others in the mix. I don't know. What was it that you got? Christianity got a whole bunch of that stuff from the other religions, or was it that they all got it from a common source, or what's going on here? I don't know.
Well, some of those others predated Christianity by, hundreds or 1,000 years.
Yeah.
So I think Christianity did just borrow a lot of stories from a lot of earlier mythologies.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Jonathan and biblical Christology, I think. All right, Jonathan, hey, I see you in there. I'm maxed out at 6, so just hang tight. All right.
I can jump out if we want to add more people.
Only if you guys absolutely need to. You were the first in.
I can go to let Jonathan in. He'll be far more interesting to have on screen. I'm just going to be doing chainmail.
What was I gonna say? What were you guys talking about? Oh, now you gotta be careful. If you've seen the movie Zeitgeist, there are so many factual errors in that. You gotta be careful when you start doing Jesus mythos and comparing it to other older traditions, like Mithra, for instance, or Horus. Oh gosh, don't compare Jesus to Horus. Especially don't bring up the date of his birth or the crucifixion or the dying and rising, because it's not factually correct. If you want to delve into it, Richard Carrier is your guy, and he's going to turn you on to Zalmoxis and Zoroaster and some of these that are just way better parallels.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep. All right. So, Catnip, do you seriously want out? I'm not forcing you.
Yeah. No, I can just hang out in the live chat. Jonathan will be a lot more interesting to have on screen.
And biblical Christology, you're going to have to hang tight. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for coming. And let us see your chainmail when it's done. That'd be great.
Yeah, I'm actually making my own Christmas present.
Randy
not
Close says if you bring
with that.
Christological in, you will regret it. So it might be a troll. Okay, Jonathan's coming in. Okay, Catnip, thank you.
Okay.
Why are y'all gonna let my best friend engage in that kind of deplorable self-talk?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey there, hi there, ho there.
Don't just insulting herself to get me on. Like, that's not cool. Don't let her put herself down. Shame. Shame on you, best friend.
So, okay, so Stool just sent me a link in my Twitter DMs. And it's the Cheers title sequence. And he says, I can't make the angry go away. That song will help you. Here's the proper version. When you're old enough, I'll explain why people love the show. Also, rabbits are stupid.
Okay, Stool.
I don't know why rabbits are stupid. I'm confused.
That's Stool for you.
Oh, I know. Yeah, he's one of my favorite people, but like the things that happen in the private chat is just like, what?
He's a sick man, and that's why we love him.
I want to see other people's Christmas presents. What all did you guys get?
Did I show you the robot fish?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so those, you actually put them
That's
in
all I
water and they
got.
swim around?
Yes.
Ooh, Best Buy gift card, nice.
Yeah,
I tried
so now I
to,
can get my headphones so I can do live streaming of my games again because I broke
There
my
you go.
headphones and microphone.
I tried to get Sylvia interested, and she just kind of looked and said, "What the hell is that?"
You know, if there's somebody you just want to annoy, you should buy him a Blockbuster gift card.
Isn't
There was one Blockbuster left somewhere out in Oregon.
Yeah.
Or GameStop in another couple months.
Jonathan's eating something.
Is GameStop going away?
Well, that was the whole. Do you guys know when they purposely inflated GameStop stocks? Like you know, Anonymous or some shadowy group, you know, of hackers got together and it pumped up the stock just to. Yeah, I don't know. You only short sell like that on a company that's on a downhill trajectory. So.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why they did it.
Yeah.
So they're probably out soon. Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
That's all.
Also, Jonathan's going to be on the episode tomorrow, right?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Yes, tomorrow. And I have to warn you, Jonathan, I've done zero homework for it. I'm either going to and this is not the way I want to go off all my prior memory without having gotten up to speed on it and get current on it. Or
I'll do some homework on it.
Yes, I heavily rely on you because she's going to bring up chariots at the bottom of the Red Sea for sure. So, I mean, first place is go and check out to see if archaeologists actually found a legion of chariots under the Red Sea. You know, shit like that. That's what she's going to be bringing up.
Even if that's the case, that doesn't indicate that it was an Exodus thing that happened. Like, that could be a thing that happened as far as, like, losing chariots in the Red Sea. Sure. But how do you get from lost chariots in the Red Sea to Exodus happened?
Right.
Because there are two things you have to prove in order to prove the Exodus happened. There had to be Jewish people in great number in slavery in Egypt. You would need evidence of that, and you need evidence that they left.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the two things you need. So, proving that there are chariots at the Red Sea proves jack shit with regards to the rest of it.
Yeah.
If
David
David Worley,
there were thousands of people wandering around the desert for 40 years, you should find some artifacts from some of their camps at some point.
Yes, and on an anthropological level, we recognize Jewish settlements by their trash, specifically what is not in their trash. We do it by the lack of shellfish. We do it by the lack of pig bones. And, yeah, I mean, recognizing Jewish settlements from a historical standpoint is not hard.
Right.
So where are the trash pits?
Yeah. Israel Finkelstein says, they've been able, Bible archaeologists are good in the Sinai Peninsula, and they found Bedouin camps of 6 or fewer people from that time frame, but they have never found anything approaching 600,000 men, i.e., maybe if you include women and children, it would have to be 2 million people leaving Egypt.
See, here's the thing. If you had 600,000 people and you stacked them from the promised land, from Egypt to the promised land, like, you could have them all touching hands and spread across that distance together.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who it was that said that the first would arrive at the promised land before the last left Egypt, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a long distance.
No,
really
it's not. It's what, a week on foot?
It's 6 days walking by Google Earth. Yeah.
Okay,
That's way faster than like anybody traveling across the U.S.
Yep.
Yeah,
So-
except there was a guy behind Moses the whole time that every time he turned, he said, recalculating.
If David Worley or if possibly Jim Majors is in the live chat, someone that really knows this stuff, tell me if I'm wrong. I think it's called the Menetha Stele. It's an actual. It looks like it's a fairly small obelisk. It's the only Egyptian artifact that we have that's extant that we have still in a museum that even mentions the Hebrews. And it was at a time. It was at the exact time that it would have happened, and it was at the exact time that the land of milk and honey, Canaan, where where Moses was headed to, was an Egyptian outpost. It was heavily guarded by Egyptians as well. They would have made it to the promised land and got rearrested immediately.
Yeah.
Anyway, I wanted to see more Christmas.
Yeah, Dave
presents.
Worley is in the side chat.
I got a little Christmas present for myself, a little Christmas dinner.
Yummy.
I saw a potato. You have
Roasted potatoes with a pan sauce, rack of lamb, and wilted spinach.
Lamb.
Oh, I love lamb.
It has been many years since I've had lamb.
Ben, you feel free to join me next Christmas dinner.
Yeah, except for the fact that you're in Alabama.
See, it's less about where I am and more about who I am.
Well, true, but then I have to deal with the rest of Alabama.
No, you don't.
My
The great
wife
thing
made,
about living in Alabama is that you don't actually have to deal with Alabamians unless you want to.
I was like, you can come to Arizona.
Oh, what was her name that really did the grassroots campaigning to get those two Congress people elected that flipped Alabama? Was it Alabama or Georgia? I'm probably
Georgia got flipped.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's her name? She pretty much saved. Not that it mattered because Democrats are sitting on their thumbs right now in the House, but I mean,
for a moment, she saved off the death of democracy.
Yeah.
For a moment.
People don't give her enough credit. What was her name? Somebody in the live chat.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember her name. I think she's running for governor this year, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
she is.
that's-
Stacey Abrams, is that it?
There you
That's
go.
her.
Yeah. Okay,
Jonathan,
Jim,
if he
David
wants you
Worley
to
came back
know-
in. He said he heard you talking about him, but he was out of the room when you were asking your question.
What was I? Who? What? Say it again.
You were asking something about obelisk or something I found, or
Oh, the Menetha Stele, I think it's called. It's about yay big. I don't know, maybe it's bigger, but it's a stone obelisk. I think it was from Egypt, and on the inscription it mentions the Hebrews. Other than that, there is no there. A larger point is that ancient Egypt during that particular pharaoh's dynasty, no mention of Hebrews, Israelites, nothing. They didn't have them as slaves. They didn't have them as living amongst them. They just weren't there.
And
Well,
did they
I
wander
guess
the
we'll get into
desert
it.
for 150 years or something weird like that?
40 years.
Was it
It
40?
was only 40.
Yeah.
That still seems like a long time to be wandering through a desert. Wouldn't you have found something by then? Or I don't know. That just seems like a huge number to me.
yeah, that's at least 2 generations of new people being born.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Okay, Jonathan's eating that. I forgot. I would be remiss if I didn't mention these awesome tamales. My wife spent the better part of 4 hours making these awesome tamales, and they were just okay. So Full
Yeah.
admission.
Such a Texas thing. Such a Texas thing.
Well, tamales and
Tamales?
menudo are a total Tex-Mex kind of Christmas tradition. But
Yeah, it's Texas.
we make tamales. See, I'm usually tamale guy. Last 7 times, but it took me like the 6th and the 7th try were perfection. I think everything before that, they were either too flaky, fell apart on your fork, or they were Goodyear tire rubber, right? So it was just the last 2 times that I got them right with the steaming time. Anyway, this is her first try at it. She nailed it, and it's so much better than I could ever have done. She even took the husks and like put the little bows on and tied the husks together. I was like, oh, why do you gotta outdo me like that? But they were phenomenal. And we're vegetarian, so it was what? Spinach, black bean, mushroom.
Black bean is really good in tamale.
Oh yeah,
it was awesome.
I'm lucky. There's a little old lady from Mexico who stops by the office every Friday with a cooler and just sells tamales for like $10 for 5, and they are delicious.
Oh yeah, if you can get authentic ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is the lady at your work selling for? It's a dozen for $20. It's a steal. And the amount of work that goes into that, you don't realize how much work. Tamales are not. It's 3 hours minimum, including prep time.
Yeah, you got to make a whole bunch to make it worth it.
Well, we get a steamer yay, so we do 65 at a time, and then we freeze them a dozen at a time.
Oh, my grandmother got me a rice cooker for Christmas. I am a happy man.
Nice. What else? Oh, do you guys want to start the trivia? Let's just do this. Let's jump in.
We're doing trivia.
No, you guys don't get to play.
My thunder.
I am totally ripping student Dr. Ben off, but we're gonna go for it.
Except my format's more put together, so
way more put together.
So
Mine's on the
How?
You're saying that those of us on the panel do not get to play. They get to play in the side chat, right?
Yes, the live chat gets to play. Whoever types in the correct. So now here's the differences. Ben put time into his. Ben used an app, and I don't even. I'm not that tech savvy. Ben had the questions already ready to go. I'm just going out of my second book. I have trivia questions in here, so I'm going to have to flip around. And the only similarity is Ben gave away a $20 gift card. I'm giving away at least 20. Oh wait, David already got the first question right, and I didn't even ask it. David Worley wins the first. That's goddamn hilarious.
Wait a minute.
Somebody's cheating.
Is this meaning that I can play if I type it in the side chat, but I can't say it out loud?
That sounds right to me.
So you still have an advantage, though. You have at least a 30-second
Yeah,
advantage.
we still have. Yeah, we still have an advantage.
Right, but as soon as someone types it in the live chat, if you guys, I don't know, on our system, if you don't want to look at the live chat, and then I say, okay, panel, and then if you guys want to blurt it out just for bragging rights.
Also, the difference between our trivias is I do a trivia every Friday, except not this week because holiday. But I do, shameless plug, I do one every Friday. So come hang out of my trivia.
The other difference is Ben gave away $20. My minimum is $20 if there's nothing in my PayPal. But if so happens that I just got a Patreon dump or someone bought a lot of t-shirts for Christmas, there could be maybe $300 in my PayPal, and you're going to win $300. Whatever's in there, you're going to win. I haven't even looked in 3 days, so. Okay.
Can we get a link to Ben's trivia channel or night or anything that will help us to get there? Because I would love to
I'll put it in
join.
the side chat. I'll put it in the side chat.
Thank you. Richard
Madsen in the live chat. Peace, brother. Richard Madsen.
Hey, Richard.
And PhoebeJRose, I was just talking about you, so I'll be you guys do not let me go over time because Phoebe is going to take the baton after my show's over. I want to make sure that I give good advance notice, and then everyone goes over there. And she's only got like 300 subs. So when you go over there, immediately turn that subscribe button gray. First question: name any female pastor named in the Bible. I can name 4 of them off the top of my head. All you got to do is name one in the live chat. A female clergy member in the Bible.
Yeah, that always
Call me
struck
Faye
me as
Baker.
strange that there are a half dozen mentioned in the Bible, and yet some Christian sects say that women can't be pastors.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it is ridiculous.
Well, it's
Oh, you
because
can
Paul was a
Google, but some-
misogynist.
You know what? Go ahead and Google. But the time
Well-
it takes you to Google, someone is typing in the correct answer. That's the thing.
I thought that the misogynistic stuff was inserted. No.
The misogyny really, yes. The Pauline epistles has a lot of misogyny, but when it comes to the early church, females were really kind of on equal footing when the church was first starting out and when they were still ecclesiastia. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
When they were actual home churches.
Ecclesia, or I think I
Ecclesia.
remember Dr. Jones saying ecclesia. Yeah.
Ecclesia, that's correct. Did someone just super chat $5? Yes, Ox.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Ox.
Look at
No
that.
Googling,
Yes.
Ox says.
Thank you, man. Awesome. No one got it yet? Wait, Ellie Mae Clampett, incorrect. Come on. I didn't ask who did I used to masturbate to in the 70s. That was
Well,
not
I
the
said
question.
Tammy Faye Baker. I said Tammy Faye Baker. But I think that's a
No
little
one's
too
gonna get it.
recent, right? That's-
Okay, here comes hint time, right? The person who's going to take over for me when this show's over, first name, that's one of the pastors. That's one of the names of the pastors from the early church.
Okay, then.
Someone's got to get it now. That was
See, Phoebe and I are too busy
Okay, I
shilling
see a
right
list.
now.
I'm cheating and I'm looking up the names because I had no idea at all.
And no
Come
one's
on,
put it
you.
Martha
yet.
Stewart. I
I
agree
can't
with
give any
Ox.
more of a hint. There you go. Phoebe got it. All right, 1 point for Phoebe. I got to write
Okay.
this down. Phoebe, Priscilla, Junia, and which one am I missing? Phoebe, Priscilla, Junia, and come on, help me out. There was a fourth one.
I is looking to see if I can find. Come on. Here we are. Phoebe, Priscilla, Nympha, Euodia, and Syntyche.
Wow. Okay, I didn't know those. Excellent.
I want to meet Nymphia.
Nah.
I don't think it has the same etymology.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang it. Sorry.
Dang.
Wrong time period.
Oh, this should be easy. Okay, ready?
I nearly said entomology, but that would have bugged me.
Uh-huh.
Oh God. Oh,
Wow,
Somebody.
the dad jokes begin. We need Bree
Somebody
in here.
did
for
a
that.
wrong word origin in the atheist content. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, atheist content creators, we have our own little, like Purple Rhymes with Orange has one. It's called Mid America Chat or something. I've got one. It's called Atheist Content Creators. On Twitter's got little group chats where we can behind the scenes shit where you can collaborate. You can get people to help you out on a different show you're doing or research.
Yeah.
And I had no idea where I was going to go. Oh, so I corrected somebody, and I said, "You're being very, you're a pendant." And then someone said, "You mean pedant?" And then, I got double pedantic on me. Does that make any sense? I said, "You're a pendant."
Yeah, because you did a malapropism.
Isn't that where you have an erection for more than 4 hours?
Go
That's
see a
it.
doctor
That's
if
it.
that happens.
No. Only thing I can think of that sounds like that is a priapism, and that's not a problem with an erection lasting too long. That's a problem with having a foreskin that's too tight on your erection.
Oh.
Is that right?
Don't ask me how I know.
Right, okay.
Let's refer to the student doctor. Priapism, is it just an erection that lasts too long, or is it the foreskin is too tight around it?
No, if it's too tight, that's it's a phimosis.
Wait,
Okay, I'm sorry, you were right. It's a prolonged erection of the penis. What was I thinking of?
Priapism.
Well, we know what you're
there was a
thinking of
Greek-
because you told us.
There was a Greek god called Priapus, I think, and I guess he walked around with a permanent boner. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, here we
Like-
go. Yeah.
Okay, the History Channel was wrong about something. Fuck them. Imagine
The
that.
History Channel has been
The
wrong
History
about
Channel
everything
is
they've
never
done since
wrong.
1997.
The History Channel's never wrong. Aliens are everywhere.
Oh, here's a Twitter group I didn't even know about. Sauna Room. Okay. Hey, Phoebe, after this, remind me, because I will probably forget. Yeah, I would like to join that. Anytime, any collabs, the more the better. Okay, yes, it can, Ox. It can get very painful. And sometimes, well, that's a tangent. I don't know if I want to go down. Okay, next question. This is a two-part question. What is the official religion of England and the official religion of the United States of America? Put both in. Whoever gets it in this the
Okay.
live chat first.
That is
wins.
incredibly easy. Yeah.
Yes. Shh, I'm not muted, baby. Don't give away the answer.
Oy. Jim, did you by any chance get to see my stream any?
Negative. God, I feel like an asshole for saying that.
No. There's a lot of streams to check out. You don't have to worry about it.
I know. Well, see, I was. Don't say it. I'm not muted. But you're not right anyway. Okay, let's see. I think someone got it. Hold on, Jonathan.
I'm holding on.
Okay.
I see a
Phoebe?
correct answer as far as I know.
Well, no, I don't yet.
I see David Worley
got
having it. Yep.
Is there anyone before David Worley? David
David
Worley got it.
See anybody before
Yep.
David?
C of E and none. That's the correct answer. David Worley gets a point.
Yeah, and that's the try to hammer that into the heads of the people south of the Mason-Dixon line. No, the U.S. was not founded as a Christian nation. I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry about it.
Yeah, I'm not either. But tell them.
Yeah. I butt heads with people about that.
Oh, the separation of church and state? Or America is a Christian nation, really? Do you go back and read the First Amendment again, especially the Establishment Clause?
Yeah, my congressman in my district goes out of his way to post religious messages on his official Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Pisses me off.
Yeah, the people I know that talk about that sort of thing think that the Establishment Clause means that you can be any kind of Christian you want. Mm-hmm.
Except Catholic.
Yeah. Oh,
Catholics
my.
aren't Christians.
That's what they think.
Wait a minute. Did I break this? Yes, I did. Hang on, kids.
Oh, I didn't say it yet, but this is my
I wish I could get the I wish I could get the Bluetooth working on this thing, but it's not happening.
You can hear
Oh, for all the crap I get from people, the Bluetooth works intermittently under Linux and doesn't work at all under Windows.
This is my fourth White Claw, and these are 8% alcohol by volume, which, okay, if you guys are watching my disc golf and health, I'm abstaining from cheese, alcohol, and carbs, and I'm playing a shit ton of disc golf, and so I'm at 20 pounds. This time of year is really super tough. I'm partaking a little. This is my fourth one. If I start getting slurry, please don't be ashamed to tell me that, hey, Jim, you need to chill out. Let us carry the rest of the show. Last time I drank alcohol, I had 2 White Claws over at the Faithless Forum. There was 2 after parties, one at the Faithless Forum, and then Ben knows I had a couple over at Matt Dillahunty's house. We went over there and did his little party too.
Well,
and it was just 2, and it knocked me on my ass. I didn't even know if I could drive. I probably shouldn't have driven, but I went,
Getting inebriated, shame.
Well, if you're on a diet or if you're trying to cut back on any vices, you got to take a day off for the holiday.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I have not imbibed in so long that I would probably get knocked on my arse from just one.
Honestly, I would love to get myself totally splits today, but I've got to stay awake long enough to do the wrap up, so I can't have any yet.
Okay, then.
When's the wrap up gonna be? Like what time central?
Well, it starts at 2 a.m. Central. I have to run till 4 a.m. to finish it.
Cool.
I'll see if I can jump in with you. That's a weird, wonky time slot. Okay, here we go.
Well,
Now,
I'm hoping that maybe a couple of the Brits will jump in while they're having breakfast.
oh yeah.
Here's
yeah.
hoping.
In the Aussies, you got who's those ex Jehovah Witnesses down there? Is Narvardia and
there's Nacha.
and
Yeah.
Mr. Bear.
Well, Nervardia and Nacha did a stream early this morning.
Okay. All right, here we go. You're gonna have to name 3 angels. All right, so here we go. The angel that announced the birth of Jesus to Mary, the angel that recited the Quran to Muhammad, and the angel that gave the golden plates to Joseph Smith. All 3 angels, name them, go. In the live
Lord,
chat.
I think I've got 2 of them, but I don't know about
I got
the
2 of
third.
them. Yeah.
I know
Don't give
one
it
of
away,
those.
guys. There's kind of a trick question. If you guys
I believe
know.
I know one.
Yeah, I've
It's
got
kind of a
2
trick
of them.
question.
Wait, are you going to be like, nope, it didn't happen, and just be a dick to anybody who actually answered?
No. Okay, here's the trick. 2 of them are the same angel.
Right.
Honestly,
Oh,
I have
okay.
trouble keeping
Okay.
straight the names of people I
Richard
talk to every
Matson's
week.
almost
so-
got it. You're very close, Richard. You're 2 out of 3, basically.
Yeah, I would expect
spooky.
Richard to have it. He's probably studied the Bible more than anyone I know.
No,
Yeah,
he didn't.
I
he
knew
didn't
one
get it.
of
Oh,
them
wait,
for
wait,
sure.
wait. Spooky bed hair. Did anyone get it before Spooky? Are you guys?
I don't
looking?
think so.
It looks like
I
I
don't-
think Spooky is the first.
I don't have that screen up. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Where's?
it looks like Spooky got it.
Yeah, I
All
think
right, one-
Spooky's the first one that's got it there.
1 for Spooky.
All right.
Can you?
Yeah,
Can
and
you
then
ship me
Phoebe
another
got
ink
it,
stick,
but
baby?
Spooky had it up first.
I knew Gabriel at least.
Yeah.
Can you tell I'm a Marine? She's been with me since I was a sergeant in active duty, and I just went, "Can you ship me another ink stick?" And she knew exactly what I was talking about because this one ran out of
Yeah.
ink.
Yeah.
And I
yeah.
just said, "Could you please ship me another ink stick?" And that in civilian terminology, that's, "Could you go get me another pen, please?"
Yes. Yeah.
Veliko dostu.
All right, there we go. Spooky bed hair. Is that right?
Yay,
One
spooky.
point. Good job. Okay.
Spooky, spooky.
I got to find another one so you guys talk amongst yourselves. Ooh,
How's it going?
there's no dead air on the other shows. I watched God. So anyway, Jonathan, back to you. I watched all of Godless Grannies. I watched Purple's initial one. There was a couple I fell asleep to, and I left it on just to let the algorithm bump up. But the only ones I actually paid attention to were Purple's first one, Godless Granny all the way through, and Lavender Lady. I watched that whole one. But other
Yay,
than that,
thank you.
It was a good one.
Thank you. Yeah, we had. It's certainly better this time than it was for me yesterday. My attempt at making cookies just fell flat.
Okay, here we go.
What do we have?
We just did that.
Yeah,
this
I've only
is
been
not
able
a
to get
trick
into
question.
about half of them.
It might sound like a trick question, but it's not. It's actually for real. At any given time, how many actual popes are there currently serving as pope on Earth?
Huh.
Just put a number in. It's an exact number. It's not a range. You
Okay,
think
I'm
the
not
Pope-
sure about
I
wording
need
of
to know.
currently.
Yeah, I need to know.
So we're
But I
talking about the
can't-
Coptics, the Ethiopian Orthodox,
Oh, okay,
the Eastern Orthodox Pope, and then of course the Holy Pope of Rome, which is what, Frankie still? I don't know. I forget. Is it still
Yeah,
Frankie?
still franking. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I'm aware there were a couple of periods in history when there were up to 3 guys in Europe at the same time claiming to be Pope.
That's
Yeah, and then you get that whole thing with, well, one of them was Pope, the others were anti-popes, and then the question becomes which one was which. And
David.
yeah,
Worley
as a former
5.
Catholic over here, yeah, we had some fun with
And
that.
in the end, it was the one who assassinated the other 2 that was the real one.
Yeah.
Funny how that always works out that way.
I don't see the correct answer yet. I'm seeing everything. Oh, wait. Richard Matson. No, wait. Phoebe got it before Richard. Yes, it's Phoebe. PhoebeJRose. You got 2 points. There it is.
Again, it looks like Spooky had put 4 in just before Phoebe did.
Oh no, let's see.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
I don't see that.
That is correct. Yes, Spooky.
No, I don't
got
see
So
four
that.
in
it looks
there
like
just
Spooky
before.
gets another point.
No, I don't see. Spooky does not have a 4 in there before Phoebe.
Spooky
I
does.
see it. Yes,
Just
Just
before
before
Ox.
Look
Ox's
for
comment.
Ox's comment, and then the one above that is Spooky.
No, she put 1 in, and then she put 6. I don't see 4.
I can do a screen cap for you right now.
Please do it. Yeah, go ahead.
You might need to be looking
Or
at the
no, Spooky.
live. Oh, I'm not
Yeah.
even looking at the live chat.
So
So never
Spooky
mind.
got it before
I'll be
Phoebe.
quiet.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
what
okay.
I'm seeing. Yeah.
Okay, Spooky, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 2 points for Spooky. Hey,
Oh wait,
whoever
no.
won-
Phoebe actually did come earlier
Yes,
because
that's what I'm seeing.
Phoebe answered 4 multiple times.
Oh,
Well, wait a
okay.
minute. I'm seeing.
Yeah, no,
Okay, going up.
yeah, I do see Phoebe had it higher up right after David Worley answered
Yeah,
high.
yeah. No, I see that.
Yeah, I did not see that before.
It looks.
Oh.
Hey, Phoebe. Now she's putting 4 in like constant. Okay, Phoebe
Okay.
got the point. So Phoebe's
Oh,
up
I
against-
see what you're.
Have it
Yes, I
first.
see it.
Yep.
I see it. Yeah, that was higher up than I was looking.
Richard. Well, these are not. If you think these are rough, go play student Dr. Ben's World Religion Trivia, and if you can tell me which volcano is associated with the goddess Pele, this is some wacky ass shit that he pulls out of his ass.
Somebody's bitter about losing, huh?
Well, second place. That is first winner, but Beck won, and I mean, I was this close to winning. I fucking should have gotten it. So I told Beck, if I ever see you in real life, we're grappling in the front yard so I can get my dignity back. I'm going to tap his ass out like I'm going to tie him up like a Gumby doll. Okay. I can't find another one. Hold on. You guys talk amongst yourselves. This is so JV of a production right now. I'm so sorry, people.
I'm really looking forward to tomorrow on your channel.
You better have your shit ready because we cannot just.
Now I'm tempted to fly by the seat of my pants to see how it goes.
I'm sure Alyssa Livingston is not listening right now. And of course, I'm biased. It's Atheist Edge, for Christ's sake. I mean, I'm not going to try to gang up on her. I'm letting you talk. It's basically an informal debate. But you can't just.
I'll let it be a conversation.
You're going to have to freaking demolish her. You know what I'm saying?
I am going to have a conversation in which I am the only person who is right, and I am okay with that.
I'll take that. Good. Oh, this is too easy. You guys ready? Okay. I'm going to read a quote. You tell me who said it. Writing for a penny a word is ridiculous. If a man really wanted to make $1 million, the best way to do it would be to start his own religion.
Yeah.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
I'm not saying a word.
Shh, don't say it, baby.
I'm going to guess Phoebe
My
said
wife
that.
is right here trying to spout out the answers.
Okay, to be fair, I wouldn't know this one if somebody hadn't posted it on Twitter a couple of days ago. I don't know. Maybe as a community, we should do a bet like Heinlein, Hubbard, and Clark did, and see who can create their own religion.
Yeah, there you go.
See who can get the most followers for their own religion.
It's
Yes.
spelled wrong, but it looks like Spooky Bedhair got it.
Let's.
Is this the first one to
Hubbard.
put it?
It
He
looks
spelled
like
it like a Lord of the Rings
Yep.
elf, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's L. Ron Hubbard.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I want that to be a D&D character. I'm gonna make a
Yes.
cleric.
Elves don't make great clerics. The humans
But
make
what's
the best
really-
clerics.
Actually, it's probably a character from one of the Rick and Morty episodes because they did have Elon Tusk.
But from what I understand, the three religions that those three authors started are still in active duty.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one it was that Clark started, but yeah, the Church of All World was the one Heinlein started,
Right.
and I know they still have nests in cities all over the world.
H.P. Lovecraft basically started modern Satanism, didn't he?
I don't know. I
don't
I got
know.
super uncomfortable reading any more about that dude once I found out the name of his cat.
Which was?
I ain't saying it on air.
You
Oh,
can't
Google that
okay.
shit.
We already dropped the F-bomb a million times. We're gonna be
Tayo Gorosto.
Oh no! It's worse than
Oh,
an
this is
F-bomb.
Well,
Oh no, yeah, this is way worse.
I thought that most
This
of
is not
the, most of the neo-paganism I thought started from James Gardner.
Yeah, that's not an okay cat name. It's not okay.
Not an okay cat name. And like, you hear how much I swear. If I'm not okay saying it.
Okay, then, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So the total is PhoebeJRose 2 points, David Worley 1 point, and Spooky Bedhair 2 points. So we got a tie for first.
Gonna have a head-to-head, huh?
Oh, I got tons, and I still got 49 minutes to kill before I pass it off to Phoebe. Oh man, I am so JV. Please, guys, if you ever start a channel, this is an example setter show of how not to run a show.
We appreciate it, Jim.
Yes. My shit is
Hey.
usually very meticulous and organized, and this is just bugging the. But it's fun. I love hanging around you guys.
It's
I
great.
have spent 4 years showing people how to run a YouTube channel without putting in any effort. I just set up the streams, I show up at the time and let people babble. We never stay on topic, I never know what's going on.
Topic? What the hell? We don't need no stinking topic.
Except for
Yes.
Potato Day.
Okay.
See, I need to get some streams like that where I'm just talking about shit so I don't actually have to make stuff in advance.
Our
Okay, the
record for
best
staying
way-
on topic was National Potato Day. We actually spent 45 minutes talking about ways you could cook potatoes.
That sounds
Holy
great.
shit,
I love it.
That's great.
The best
Other
way
than
to
that,
make a
we're
funny
lucky to ever
stream-
stay on topic for more than 3 minutes.
I might
The
get a
best
second
way to
helping of
make a-
potatoes now.
The best way to make a funny stream is just have Stool show up
Oh,
and
Lord.
just let him do his thing.
Well,
That'll
Stool
do.
also
And
has a
that's it.
famous potato stream. Stool denies
does.
this has ever happened, but there was a time that he fell asleep and he streamed 9 hours of a still photo of a potato.
How many views
does
did it
that.
get? I'm gonna try that shit.
Well, Stool also has shown up in multiple other people's, and he makes weird songs just on the spot, and now we've clipped them out and made videos of them, and then he puts them on YouTube.
Yeah,
This
Stool
next-
is going to be clipping the hell out of all of these Christmas streams for bits like that. So, yeah,
Mhm.
watch in the next couple of weeks on YouTube. He's going to be throwing out short things with whatever he can find embarrassing of anyone.
So that's what you do. You go into other people's streams, say something stupid, clip it out, and that's your content.
Beck, if your
Nice.
brother is still in here, once Richard Madsen and I were doing it. It was on Richard Madsen's channel, and we were talking about. We're both military. We were talking about the penetration of these 40 millimeter grenade launchers going into a mock. It was a mock-up of a tank. It was an old, tank that had been decommissioned. So we're hitting it with these 40 millimeter from a Mark 19, which is a 40 millimeter grenade launcher from 500 meters away, right? And what it's doing to this tank. And Math Pig took what we were saying. It was so genius of him. He took it was sexual connotations all the way through it. None of us caught on, but when you take them out of context and put them all together, and it was like Richard and I were talking about straight up sex. It was just the funniest thing ever. All right, this next one is I'm going to name 6 names, and this can spark a lot of debate, and you guys can debate about it. So when in doubt, we're going to go with my answer. So if I'm not exactly 100% right, we're still going to go with my answer. I'm going to name 6 founding fathers. You tell me which one is no shit, identified as a Christian, and was a pure born again Christian. Which means the 5 of them, I'm thinking, were not. They were either deists or some other type of, or not really a Christian. Okay, so only one of these founding fathers was actually a Christian. Here we go. John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, George Washington, Thomas Paine, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison. I'll say it one more time. John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, George Washington, Thomas Paine, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison. First one, the first actual no shit Christian who was unabashed about it. No Jason Ellis. Good guess. Jason's a friend of mine, another military guy. Wasn't Payne either.
I have my suspicion.
Thomas Paine, really? You guys are saying Thomas Paine and Jefferson? Those are like Jefferson was a total closet atheist, and Paine.
You have the Jefferson Bible, don't you? Like he went through and just cut out what he didn't like.
Yeah, you could argue Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Paine, you could not argue. If you've ever read anything he's ever written, that dude was a full-on atheist.
A couple of people said John Adams already.
Oh, I think Geo Sam got it. Did anyone before Geo Sam get this? Just double check me.
Washington. No, I think he was the first one with it.
Okay, Geo Sam gets a point. George Washington.
Yeah, I'm also very suspicious about Franklin.
Good one, Gio.
I just,
so I was wrong in
having read his autobiography, I'm not convinced that Franklin believed in any higher power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Trying to find another one, guys. Dead air. This is so messed up. You really have to. Is David Worley still in here, or Jim Majors, or Godless Granny?
I didn't see him in a minute.
I doubt
David Worley should still be around.
I doubt any of you all. I don't know. I'd be very surprised if you guys could get this one. This one might be a one that no one gets. There were 3 last words. All right. There's 4 gospels. Out of those 4 gospels, Jesus, right before he died, said some last words. Right. Well, depending on the gospel you read, it was different last words. There was 3 different ones. All right. So you have to tell me all 3 things that are supposedly his last words.
Okay, and that's the one.
And everyone can think of probably one and maybe another one, but if you can think of all 3, see, it's like the 10 Commandments. Can you guys name off all 10 Commandments right now? I can always get to about 7.
Which version?
There's like 3
the thing is, there's 2 different versions.
Yes.
So yeah,
I know there's
one that's about not boiling a goat in its mother's milk.
That is Exodus 34, and that is the actual 10 Commandments. I did.
Yeah, it's the only one referred to in text.
Well, even the popular ones. Anytime a Christian has told me something like this nation was founded on the 10 Commandments, if I ask them, they can never list more than 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they're not good.
No, they're not, and half of them are about God's ego.
Yeah,
exactly.
Jason Ellis, I knew this would be up for debate, but we just don't have time. But if you ever want to come on the show, we can argue whether John Adams was unabashed about his Christianity. So you know what? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I know George Washington was hardcore atheist. I mean, hardcore Christian. So if you're right, hats off to you. But who was it? Geo Sam won that one. Okay, so Jesus's last words. There were 3 of them. Oh my God, there's some funny ones.
Well, and of course, the ones that got written down are just what the author thought sounded good. So we probably don't have his actual last words were something like, "What the fuck's with the vinegar?"
I thought it was "Ouch, this hurts."
Or they could be.
Ox got 1. Ox got one. I need all three.
Got
though.
one of them. Yep, that is one of them. Then there's another one that is it's quite simple, and the third one I'm not sure if it's that one or if it's something else.
Here's another one. Oh no, Ox. Oh wait, Ox got.
Yeah,
that
there
one
you
first.
go. There's another one. Yeah, there Ox
Now-
and
Ox and
Junie
Junie both
got.
got
That's
that
the
one.
same one. There's another one you're missing.
Hmm.
So Ox is 2/3 of the way there.
And it's that
Hey,
third
I think
one.
I know what the third one is.
I think I know, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he said anything after that.
Eli, what is it in Aramaic? Eli.
Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani.
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, I think the third one was something like, Father, why have you abandoned me?
Yes.
Yeah, somebody said, oh, yeah. Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that was it. I'm going to give it to Ox. He got the closest. All right, Ox gets it.
I hope I get to say something awesome before I die. I hope it's not, or, damn it or something,
What did I today when I said that would have been shitty if that was my last words? Do you remember?
There you go. Geo Sam got it. Geo Sam got it right. Everybody else was wrong. Jesus' last word was moo.
There we go.
Exactly.
Yeah, Father, why have you forsaken me? There.
My favorite is
well,
I can see your house from up here. Come over here. Come over here, Judas.
Now, see,
I can see your house from up here.
Yeah.
I am going beyond the last words. The Sloth Girl has instructions that at my funeral, she has to hire a ventriloquist to sit in the front row and reply to everyone who goes up to the casket.
Nice.
All right, Ox, you got that
Awesome.
one. Good job.
So
for those of you that don't know, this is my second book. It's called Pulling Back the Green Curtain. Some of you are intimately familiar with it. Purple. I think maybe Lavender Lady was a part of this. It was that huge. There was 46 people that helped me. It took 8 months to put together a video compilation of this book, and we did. It was 89 episodes total. It took 8 months to make. It was. Oh, we had Richard Carrier, we had John Loftus, we had Aaron Ra, we had Matt Delaney. I mean, 46 collaborators, and everyone took at least 10 of these. Yeah, it's like 10 little snippets. It's just little things that your pastor forgot to tell you or purposely kept from you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like when the priests are there, writing out the sermon, and one of them looks over and says, best leave that bit out.
When you get to Ezekiel and the prostitute who talks about
jeez, yes.
Yeah. Or the Song of Solomon. That's straight porn all the way through.
Yeah, the Bible is the best book in the world for the kids, isn't it?
Oh, here's one. It's not really a trivia question, but let's do it. The person that lived the oldest in the Bible, what was his name and how old did he live?
Oh,
Who lived the longest in the Bible?
Yeah.
What's his name and how long did he live?
Okay, I got it. Yeah, okay, I got it.
No clue. Although I heard an interesting take on the ages in the Bible. Was saying that they weren't talking about years, they were measuring moon cycles because they used a lunar calendar. So if you take all those ages and divide them by 13 lunar cycles per year, you get, relatively decent ages.
Oh, Jonathan, I'm seeing in the private chat why you didn't want to say what the name of the cat was. Oh my God.
Right?
Okay. Good job, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
Dude was fucked up with regards to race.
Yeah.
Like, he was racist by his day standards.
Okay, Ox got it again. Oh, Ox is jumping up on the leaderboard.
Okay, did you get the? Yeah, there's a wine bottle size named for him.
Wait, David Worley gets honorable mention.
I had the number of years wrong. I thought it was 900 even, but no, 969.
Kevin 420.
There you go.
Nice. Okay.
I didn't know I get to be like 900 years old.
600 and something, I thought it was. And
Oh,
then his wife,
okay.
Sarah, his
Yeah.
wife / stepsister lived to like 260, also 290.
Didn't one of Noah's wives die in 1869? No.
What? People don't know that Moses's wife was also his stepsister. Come on.
Yeah. That's really fucked up relationships.
Okay. There are many names for God in the Bible, the full Bible, Old and New Testament. I want you to name just 4 of them. There's at least a dozen different names. Name just 4. Put them in the live chat. Everyone knows Yahweh. I'll just give you that as a freebie. That's your bonus card. So
you just need 3 more.
Yep. Names for God. And you know what, you guys? This what's their name? I can't see him. The biblical Christology is still waiting to come in here. And somebody warned me that they're a troll and it would be we would have a bad day. So
I saw that and I don't remember who said that. I don't know.
The last time I tried an open mic, someone named SpongeBob came in and just made weird sounds with a little plush animal SpongeBob doll.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
He couldn't have at least have like done the voice and acted as SpongeBob or some shit.
They tried
Like,
to.
That would be entertaining for all involved if you did that.
That would be good. But trolls are not good at most of the time at what they do.
Ox is giving you 5.
Wait. Let me look at Ox. Yes.
But they're all based on the
don't
same
know.
root. Do you want to call them different names?
Can you guys fact check that last one on Ox? Because the number 2 and 3 are the same. So we got 1, 2, 3. And that last one, I do not know. Can you fact check this last one?
I is going to look up and see if I can
Because
find.
I don't know if that's correct or not. That's not one of the ones on my list.
Get over here. I'm trying
Spooky has definitely got it. Spooky has definitely got it right there.
Wait.
Yahweh, George, Paul, and Ringo.
Yeah.
Also, Seraphim should get points for just being right about things.
Okay, here we go. Names of God in Judaism from Wikipedia.
Yep.
And in the 7 names of God, one of them is Sevaot, which is that one you don't recognize.
Ox, you got it then. Yep. I did not know. I learned something today. Good job.
I see that they are separating El, Eloah, Elohim, and Elohe.
Same root,
I didn't think they should. I was going to say that they are the same. Yeah.
El Elyon is the king. You know, you guys don't realize this. For those of you that are new to Atheist Edge, I pound this into people's brains. But before the Hebrews were Hebrews, they came from somewhere. They just didn't spring up on their own. They were Canaanites. So were the Moabites. So were the Phoenicians. So were everyone in that Levantian Mediterranean area. They all came from Canaan, which is a polytheistic El Elyon, the God Most High. They took those gods wherever they went. The Hebrews took the war god, Yahweh. They took that with them because they were seeing a lot of war. And so they gave the name of their main god from Canaan, and they put it on Yahweh, the war god. So El Shaddai, El Adonai, the god of the mountains, the god of the armies. Everything starts with El. Israel ends with El. It means God. Yeah. They were once Canaanites.
I was surprised that nobody had Jehovah in there.
Well, Jehovah and Yahweh are the same. It's just a different pronunciation.
Okay.
Well,
So Ox got it. And Ox is up by 1 now. Ox is in the lead. We got PhoebeJRose with 2, David Worley with 1, Spooky Bedhair with 2, GeoSam with 1, and Ox has 3.
Okay.
How much time we got? Half an hour? All right. You guys... Is there any saved rounds, any Christmas presents you want to show off? No Christmas presents? I already showed all mine. You see behind me? I've been knocking the shit out of that in the backyard, baby. This is, they say in disc golf, your drives, that first shot, the one that everyone tries to get good at and spends like 90% of their time on, that drive. Everyone wants to throw 400 feet on their drive. Well, in disc golf, they say that's for amateurs. If drives are for show, putting is for dough. So if you really want to get good at disc golf, practice your 30-foot game. When you're 30 foot from the chain basket, if you can drain a putt every time, you're gonna get a better score at the end of the day than someone that can throw 400 feet.
All right, the dog wants me to go outside for a minute, so I'll be right back.
Yep. Yeah, Sloth Girl and I had to kind of agree not to do Christmas presents this year because we had to drop money last week on car repairs again.
That's tabello Capatiana.
Yep.
I have no idea what that means, by the way.
Is that elfish? Is that some?
That is
language?
something. That is
Or
what my
Klingon?
ex used to. That is what my ex used to call fluent stupid. The closest I can take you to something else that exists is what the Pentecostals do. That so-called speaking in tongues. It's just total nonsense.
Well, I
just the
do
Pentecostals
recognize
anymore.
bits of it as being Slavic.
Oh, I picked things out from here and from there,
Yeah.
and just jammed them all together. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, just my father's side of the family, most of them spoke Polish. I never learned the language, but I can pick out bits of it from hearing that for so many years.
Oh my.
De ahora en adelante hablamos en este idioma. ¿Alguien aquí habla este idioma? Nadie.
If I was sober, I probably would be able to pick up on that.
¿Entiende lo que estoy diciéndote?
Oh man, I'm not. I suck at Spanish.
I'm better at Spanish when I'm not, simultaneously high and drunk.
Yo no comprendo español.
If you guys want to laugh, I talked to the president of Puerto Rican Atheist Association. What's her name? Gosh, I forget her damn name. She's going to kill me. It was completely in Spanish. Look on my channel. Shirley Rivera. Shirley Rivera. Look up Atheist Ed Shirley Rivera on YouTube. And if you want to laugh, because my Spanish just blows. It's so white boy Spanish. I mean, it's like textbook. But she understood me, so.
So, Atheist Edge, have I ever told you my favorite bilingual joke?
No.
A Hispanic gentleman walks into a little shop wanting to buy socks, and he doesn't speak English, and the cashier doesn't speak Spanish. And he walks up to her and he goes, "Hola, quiero comprar calcetinas," which is, "Hello, I want to buy shoes." Not shoes, socks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say that socks.
Yeah.
Calcetines. Yeah.
Yeah. And she doesn't know what he wants, so she's just raising things and saying, is this what you want? And she holds up a shirt, and he says, "No quiero una camisa, quiero calcetinas." And he keeps on going for a while. "No quiero zapatos." And he gets fed up, and he starts to walk out, and he sees a display of socks right by the door. And in his fury, he grabs a pair, and he slams them down on the counter, and he looks at her, and he says, "SOCKS." And she says to him, "Well, you could spell it, but you couldn't say it."
Okay, so for those of you that don't speak Spanish, Jonathan just said SOCKS, which in Spanish means that is what it is. But in English, he spelled out socks, which totally makes sense both ways. It's funny as hell.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is one of my favorite jokes.
Okay, here's mine. Ready? This little Hispanic lady, old lady, she gets on the bus, and the bus driver's looking away, and she puts her money in. She goes back to sit down, and he goes, "Hey, ma'am, you got to pay if you want to ride." And she goes, "Ya lo puse," which means I already put it in. Ya lo puse. And he goes, "Ma'am, I don't care what color it is. You still have to pay."
Nice.
Come on. Is this mic working? No, I'm just, okay.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, this is an easy one. Here we go. It's a room full of atheists too. So get ready on your keyboard, people, because this is going to be a fast one. How many of the actual Bible's authors, the people who actually put pen to paper, the authors of the 66 books of the Old and New Testament, how many of those authors actually met Jesus Christ face to face in human form?
Oh, I know the answer to that one. Yeah, absolutely.
I know the answer.
Yeah.
You're close, Junie. You're real close. My wife just got it, and no one.
Sorry,
I think somebody got it.
I missed the question because I was doing some moderating in the side chat.
Yep.
No, someone got it before. Someone got it before Spooky.
Up.
Bosch got it before Spooky. Ralph Ellis got it before. Junie got it before.
Wait. Junie got it before.
Yep.
Yeah. Right.
All right. Junie the Apostate got it. All right.
Yeah, that's the amazing thing that so many will adamantly tell you that for the Gospels, at any rate, were written by eyewitnesses. And no.
Some of them even directly say that they're just writing about things they've heard.
And Paul tells you that he never walked with Jesus. He only saw Jesus in a vision.
Yes. But in church, I was tricked into believing that they followed him around and saw him got hung and everything. That they make it seem like it was all connected, but it's very distant and when all of that stuff happened.
Even when I was a little kid, one of my first questions about the Bible that they never answered was, if Jesus had 12 disciples, why do we only have 4 Gospels? Why don't we hear from 2/3 of them?
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right, I just peed and then I came out quickly, grabbed another spritzer. My wife said, "Did you wash your hands?" And I said, "Listen, guys don't have to necessarily touch their weenie when they pee. You can just flop it out, pee, and put it right back in. Why do you need to wash your hands every time? I know it's probably the best thing, but
I wash my hands every time.
I try to, but when I'm doing a live show, I got to get right back. No, I didn't touch my weenie.
Please go back and wash your hands. Like, I'm uncomfortable now.
No, I'm not. I will not.
There's always a chance of some splashback, even if you don't notice it.
No.
Like, I want to wash my hands every time I touch a bathroom doorknob.
Jeez, you guys, they're totally siding with you, babe.
You better get back there.
I'm not. I will not.
Okay, you're going to lose a lot of...
I'm going to lose subs because I didn't wash my hands. I didn't touch my hog.
Everybody, if you would just go ahead and dislike, leave a hate comment, and unsubscribe.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, we got 20 minutes left.
It's reverse psychology, Jim. It's reverse psychology. We're working on it.
Okay. Hand sanitizer. Okay. That's a lot of hand sanitizer. I don't know what to do with it.
She wants you to get your forearms, too.
Jesus. Forearms with my face.
Oh, I know that drill.
Nice.
Spooky bed hair, no weeing on your hands.
Oh, here we go.
Or at least put down a tarp in the room you're playing in with your partner when you're doing stuff like that.
Yeah, you know, at one point, nobody could get hand sanitizer, and I was making the stuff and mailing it out to people. And now the stores are literally fucking giving it away.
Yep.
Yeah.
Menards actually went beyond giving it away. Menards actually offered a $3 rebate on a product that only costs $2. So they're paying you $1 to take it.
This is a good one. You guys ready for this?
No.
Okay. Oh, I want to.
Jenny, urine's not sterile.
It's 20
Urine's not sterile.
It's 20 minutes till, and I want to make sure that I throw out the baton to PhoebeJRose, who's taking over the baton for me. So it's not in my description section, but if you can,
I got it.
Okay, awesome. Look in the live chat. Phoebe's going to be taking the baton in 20 minutes. I want to make sure that you guys jump over there and hit subscribe as well. So for the next 20 minutes, every couple minutes, I'm going to be saying that too. And I want to leave enough time at the end for you guys to plug your shit, everyone that's here, and final thoughts. All right, this should be interesting. I don't know how up to speed you guys are on Greek gods.
No. Oh, Greek gods. Yeah.
Yeah, this one is kind of an obscure one. I'm looking right here. Five things that Attis of Phrygia. I'm going to even put it in this live chat. Let me. And I'm muted. Oh, wait, you didn't hear any of that, did you?
No, I was wondering what the fuck was going on. Why was being so quiet?
Yeah,
No,
didn't hear
sorry.
anything you said.
No, these Yeti mics are shit. As soon as I touch the little connection, it goes crazy and it mutes itself. All right. So Attis of Phrygia is the Greek god we're talking about. He was born 1,250 years before Christ, supposedly. Whether he was euhemerized, you guys know what euhemerized? It means he might not have, like Hercules. He probably wasn't an actual human being, but he was put in human form later on and given a mythology. A lot of people think Jesus same way, like he was an actual, the mythicists think he wasn't actually human, that he was started out a god and they just made him human, through mythology. I'm looking at 5 different ways that Attis of Phrygia, 5 different things that he has in common with Jesus. All right. He was born 1,250 years before Jesus. Name it as many as you can. 5 things that you think are common between Attis of Phrygia and Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Jenny Morgan's saying 5 things that made me frigid.
Talking about Lord of the Rings. Playing World of Warcraft for 8 hours at a time. Whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm naming things that make you frigid. My wife remembers I was addicted to World of Warcraft for 4 years. It was a no shit. I put it up there with cocaine or heroin. It was 6 days a week. It was 5 days a week of hardcore raiding on a guild leading server. We were the top of the server. And then Saturdays was all PvP. And really, for 4 years, I missed 4 years of reading bedtime stories to my kids. It's very embarrassing to even talk about it. Like the amount of time that it took out of my life. It was just
that's why I don't get into any of the online gaming, because I know I have the OCD tendency to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, so Attis of Phrygia. What does Attis of Phrygia have in common with Jesus? Is anyone... Oh, Ragabash got one. Seraphim.
Wait, are we counting death and resurrection as only one thing? Because those are 2 things.
Yeah, that's... You guys help me out in the live chat. I'm going to just start reading them off now. You tell me who got the closest, who got the most. Did anyone get born on 25 December?
Yeah, I thought of that one.
This one, unlike who's the one from that damn movie? That's
Osiris
movie
or something.
Horus. Horus was not born on 25 December. Attis of Phrygia actually was born on the solstice. So that's one.
Yeah.
Born of a virgin, yes. All right, I'm going to name him off, and I'll let you guys look in the live chat and tell me who won. He was born of a virgin on 25 December. He was called the only begotten Son, Savior of mankind, God Most High, and the Logos. He was the Son and the Father both. He was crucified on a Friday and resurrected on the 3rd day, and he was eaten as bread by his followers.
Okay.
So who got the closest? It looks like Seraphim. No, 12 Boyfriends. No, that's not it. This one's a pass. I don't think anyone got like.
What about
ordinary-
Ox?
Oh, walked on. No.
No.
Perform miracles, born of a virgin, executed. Good enough. Okay, Ox, you got it.
Had hands.
Shit, that puts Ox in the lead. All right, we got to do a couple more. We got 15 minutes.
Personally, I'm not impressed with Jesus. He rose from the dead once. Optimus Prime did it 5 times.
Trinity did it. Oh, wait, I'm about to spoil alert. Who has not seen Matrix 4?
Yeah, don't say shit.
Oh, damn, I almost screwed you guys over.
No, thanks. Now I know some of the thanks.
No. I didn't give anything away. Trust me. But I'm saying if you've seen the first 3, you know she's died a couple times, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trust me, Sober Me's already pieced it together. Thanks.
No, I didn't give anything away. But don't let me get started on the greatest movie trilogy of all time. But okay.
The greatest
okay, I'm
movie
gonna
trilogy, and it's 4 movies. What does that say about one of them?
Well, this 4th one doesn't really even fit in the trilogy. It's more a lighthearted socio-political take on. It's a parody of itself. I'm not saying don't go see it. It's a really good movie. It's not the genius of the trilogy, though. Okay, here we go.
Honestly, I never saw the 3rd one, so.
Oh, if you guys are actual YouTube atheists, you need to just the biblical. It's 9 layers of biblical undertones. That entire trilogy. That's really all it is. Every scene in that movie is Bible. It's insane. Okay, here we go. Which command regarding women's rights is not found in the Bible? I'm going to read 4 things, and you tell me which one is not in the Bible. Women must never be allowed to teach men anything. Women who refuse to sleep with their husbands will be cursed by angels. Women may not speak in churches. Women must be in complete obedience to their husbands. I'm going to read them again. Which one is not in the Bible? Women must not be allowed to teach men anything. Women who refuse to sleep with their husbands will be cursed by angels. Women may not speak in churches. Women must be in complete obedience to their husbands.
It looks like B got it.
Yeah, let me look. I don't have that screen up.
Yeah, B got it. Oh,
yeah, B got it. Mm-hmm. That second one is in the Quran, isn't it?
Perfect. You got it. You nailed it.
Well, you know, the part about women can never teach men anything, they seem to put in a fail-safe for that, men will never learn anything from women, no matter what they tell them.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, 2 Timothy, I think that's one of the examples of putative insertion.
So the first one is? We're not...
I'll bet that would really kill some Christians if you tell them they're borrowing from the Quran.
Mm-hmm.
I think this might be the last one because I want to give enough time for plugs and final thoughts.
Bring on the pug. Bring on the pug. Anyway.
Whoever wins, there's a million ways to get a hold of me. So I'm leaving it up to you to get a hold of me, and then I'll shoot you the money. And just before I start, let's see how much is in my PayPal. Let's go. Let's see.
Let's fucking go.
If there's nothing in there, remember that it'll be at least $20. Can you guys see that? Oh, good
no,
thing you don't see my
screen.
password.
Where am
Jesus Christ.
Right now, I just see the buffering thing.
I'd forget it.
Okay, there we go. Now I'm seeing a PayPal login, and don't worry, your password was just asterisks.
It's okay. I can read bullshit.
So
okay, so
there's
there's nothing in my PayPal. That's what I kind of expected.
Well, you're talking about winning that crypto amount there, aren't you? Yeah.
Fuck you guys. I'm up $839. It looks like. No, crypto is very volatile. So you think it's good one day and it's not the next. So,
That's why I don't
there's zero,
invest in
so
it.
it's going to be. Hey, that 2,000 could be 2 million tomorrow. You got to put
Or
something
it could
in there,
be
right?
20. Yeah.
Or it could be $20.
Or it could be nothing. But okay, it is zero, which makes sense because I just pulled it out 3 days ago. So no one's bought a T-shirt in the last 3 days. So it's $20 is what you win. All right. So how
Okay. Wait. Are you saying if somebody were to buy a T-shirt right now, it would increase the prize pool?
Nope, because I already just looked. So it's $20. Okay.
Somebody would
Okay,
have
then
to
I'm
buy
not
a-
buying a T-shirt then. How's that sound?
somebody
I was
would
going to
have
tell you to
buy
drop a
bunch of
link, but I'm not
t-shirts.
buying a T-shirt now.
Just look up Teespring and Atheist Edge. It's easy. And I've got a new T-shirt on there. It's a funny quote that Aaron Ross said at Faithless Forum. And what is it? Stupidity is not a superpower. Aaron Raw. So that's a funny shirt. I thought it would be a good seller, but come on, one more. Just one
Excuse me.
more.
Since he is the arguable winner.
Can you guys start your final thoughts? Let's start with Ben, student Dr. Ben. Final thoughts, and where can people find you?
Yeah. I mean, all my, sorry, I'm like, allergies are bad today. All my links went out earlier, so you can find those. Otherwise, I don't have a whole lot right now.
I'm loving your stuff, though. And for those of you who don't know, Matt Dillahunty's been laid up in the hospital. He's got some heart problems. Everything's great, though. We're getting updates by Arden, his girlfriend. Ben got asked to do the hang up, and he hosted the hang up, which is a huge. I mean, this is a game changer, right? And I'm very proud of you. I've never seen a more meteoric rise of any atheist YouTuber ever in my life than you.
I appreciate it. It's been fun.
Purple.
Yeah, I just have my regular chats Wednesdays noon and Thursdays at 10 p.m. Central Time. And just randomly popping up on other people's shows, often on the shills Saturdays at 6. That's about it for me right now.
John.
I'm Jonathan.
We got to play some D&D though too. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Jonathan. D&D is my primary shit. I run Natural One Heroes or Nat One Heroes, depending on how you want to say that. And I actually do have an announcement to make regarding that. Starting January 2nd at 7 p.m., student Dr. Ben will be DMing a Rhyme of the Frost Maiden playthrough for my channel. So we're looking forward to that.
Interesting.
Yep, super long term. So even if you wanted to jump on for an episode of that.
Jonathan knows how I feel about the long-term campaigns. I was hoping to jump in for a one-shot, one-kill kind of thing, like where we only hit like a one kind of farmhouse. Like there's a wraith in a well, and we got to go beat the wraith.
Yeah,
you probably
if you want to show up for one episode.
But then what happens to my character after once you guys
maybe they die, maybe they retire, maybe they just go off and do their own thing.
I've noticed something about pen and paper D&D. The times I've played it with atheists, we are so like OCD, like in the woods. First off, it takes 3 nights just to get our character rolled up. Then we maybe make it through 3 rooms total because everyone has to double check everything. I'm going to search for traps. I'm going to look for secret doors on every fucking 5 feet we walk in.
Hey,
we actually managed to play through an entire one-shot for Nat One Heroes in 2 hours.
Wow!
If your character only shows up eventually, at the end of the night, you go to a bar, he gets drunk, gets in a brawl, they wind up putting him in jail, and he sits there until the next time he shows up again in the campaign.
Yeah, no, my thought was like, because the first 2 chapters are pretty much just in like these towns, like just have another townsperson join along, and each episode for the first 2 chapters is going to be like its own separate like mini story before it gets to like the big thing.
Yep. I gotta cover something in the chat real quick. Ollie man, if I wanted to struggle to find players and to find anybody to play with me and to find resources that were current, I would play 3.5.
Second edition is where it's at, but what is it up to now? 5? I don't even know 5.
It's 5th
rules.
edition right now.
Yeah.
I used to
And
run
it looks like
campaigns-
6th edition they're planning on primarily making online.
I used to run campaigns through the Tunnels and Trolls system by Flying Buffalo. It's a very much simplified role-playing system.
Yeah, we used modified 5e rules to play a Home Alone inspired one-shot yesterday.
It was fun.
It
This
was. It would have been better if we had 3 hours to do it, but the time you have is the time you have.
We got 6 minutes. Slim Cyborg.
Everybody who doesn't know me, look up Slim Living Cyborg on YouTube and see my gameplay. And I'm on streams with some of these other people. I've been away for a minute, but I'm back, so I'll be streaming on people's channels again. So just look me up, and if yeah, that's it.
Lavender. You guys also remember to put a link to your channel in the live chat right now. Do it now. Okay.
Well, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, first thing I want to do is thank Purple for coming up with this idea of the Christmas Marathon 4 years ago, and allowing my humble participation. You know, you believe I'm humble, never mind. But it's been a wonderful ride. This whole thing has been absolutely beautiful, and thank you extremely much. If you guys don't mind, come on down to my channel right now, Tuesdays and Saturdays. Tuesdays at noon Eastern. Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Sundays at noon Eastern. The only difference is tomorrow it's going to be at 3 p.m. because I have dialysis earlier. I usually don't have that on Sundays. And come on by. I'm on air with Kate Bionic Dance, and sometimes Mom NATO comes by, and sometimes Pale Blue Mama comes by, and we have a really good time. We just talk about everything that goes on, and a few things that don't go on, and it's kind of like View for the YouTube, and we haven't figured out which one of us is Whoopi Goldberg yet, and we have a lot of fun. Let me go to my channel. I will pick up my.
You guys put your channels in the live chat. I see Purple already put. Okay, so everyone, in 3 minutes, you're going to go to Phoebe's channel, Purple Rhymes with Orange. Put it in the live chat. Look there. You can jump over there right now if you want to. That's everyone. Lavender, if you want to put yours. I
just did, hon.
Okay,
yes,
one more question, and then I'll announce a winner. This one's super easy. Whoever gets it first. The 2 ways Judas died in the Bible. He died, I guess, twice.
I know this.
No,
yeah.
I know you guys do. It's super
I'm
easy.
not saying the answer. I'm not saying
a word, but I know.
How did he die both ways? He died 2 different ways in the Bible. Put it, and then you get the point, and then I'll announce a winner. And you guys can keep talking. Plug, and we got 2 minutes left. Go to Phoebe's channel. Go ahead and go over there now.
Right,
you shouldn't even be watching me anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over to the other one.
Go ahead.
I'll see you guys a little bit.
All right, Ben.
Okay, take care. Huh?
Yep, Monsieurs, maladies, and malapropisms. It has been a wonderful time. Thank you to the entire community for making what surely would have been a shit year into something worth looking back on.
Yes.
Amen.
Yeah, thank you for letting me come on there. Atheist.
It looks like Rabidosh got it.
Cheers.
Ragabosh got it.
Ragabash. That's my boyfriend.
Got it. Ragabosh. I think it's Hindi. I bet you it's Hindi.
No,
Yep.
no, that is my boyfriend. It is Ragabash Dabbler.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I have sucked this man's dick. I know his name.
Wow. TMI. Okay. So it looks like Ragabash got 1. Beck got 1. Geo Sam got 1. David Worley got 1. Junie got 1. PhoebeJRose got 2. Spooky Bedhair got 2. And the winner is Ox with 4. So Ox, this is going to be cool because I don't even know your real name, Ox. And wait, do I? Because I get Oz and Ox. Oz is part of Tang, right? Ox is a super fan, or does Ox have a channel too? I don't even remember. I don't know. Okay, Ox, there's a million ways to find me. Hook it up, and I will send you $20. And you better have a PayPal, otherwise get an account. That's the only way I'm paying your ass. All right, guys, and that is perfect timing. We are done. Go to Phoebe's channel. Thanks so much, guys, and we'll talk to you next time.